Hi everyone. Today we're going to make some chocolate and caramel Easter egg recipe. So let's begin. This recipe calls for just two ingredients. That is, you require some cooking chocolate or some dark chocolate compound and some caramel syrup. Now you can also use milk chocolate compound, but I prefer dark chocolate. So here I'm using about 200 grams of dark chocolate compound, and I'm using the ready-made Hershey's caramel syrup. You can use any caramel syrup, or I'll leave a recipe for how to make caramel syrup in my description box below. Here I'm just using a double boiler, that is a steel vessel with a glass bowl on top, and you should ensure that the glass bowl doesn't touch the water in the vessel. Now, besides that, I've just turned on the heat, so the water starts boiling. Now, this is an egg mold that you get. It's very easily available, and it's easily available too. Besides that, I'm using this small little pourer, because when I put the melted chocolate into this, it becomes very easy for me to pour it into the mold without making a mess. And you can use any hot pan or any hot vessel, because once our eggs are set, all we need to do is just heat the rim so we can seal the eggs. Now you can use this, you can use a regular frying pan, you can even use a microwave safe plate that is just heated up a little so that the rim melts. Now we're going to start by melting our dark chocolate compound into the double boiler. This takes just about 5 to 8 minutes. As you can see, the chocolate is melted. Like I said, you can go for milk chocolate, you can even try the white chocolate compound. The options are endless, but I love dark chocolate, so I'm going to be making them with dark chocolate. Now, even the egg molds, you get different size ones. So now you can see that our chocolate is completely melted. So all I'm going to do is just pour it into the small little pourer. That really makes work very easy, and you don't have a mess all over the mold. So you can try and get in all of the goodness of the dark chocolate. Now I also have another recipe which I will leave down, where I have the hollow egg Easter egg, where you fill it up with M&Ms or gems. I'll leave a link for that below. I also have a recipe for Marzipan Easter eggs. I'll leave a link for that below. I also have a recipe for Eggless Easter eggs, and a recipe for peanut butter and chocolate Easter eggs. So now once we have filled up the molds, just swirl it around so that it coats the entire mold. Now I'm not making it very deep. I want it to be, 3/4 full, because I just want to add a little caramel into it once it is set. So that's why I'm not making it very deep. I'm leaving it, just up to 3/4 of the chocolate should be there. Now, if you don't have a mold, don't worry. If you have these normal egg molds that I use for my marzipan Easter eggs and all, you can even use that. So just fill this up. The most important thing is to refrigerate this for 1 hour. Both the molds, I put it in the refrigerator for 1 hour till it nicely sets. And after waiting patiently for 1 hour, our chocolate is all set, and you don't even have to do anything. You just tap the mold and your eggs are out. So you can see we've got the two halves of each egg. And like I said, it's not completely hollow. It is 3/4 full of chocolate. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up the pan. Actually, I've taken a bowl, and I'm just going to heat it up. You can use, like I said, a normal frying pan. You can use a plate that is heated up in the microwave. All we need it for is to melt the rim of the other half of the egg. Now I'm filling up one of the eggs with caramel, just about a teaspoon of caramel. And now once my pan is nice and hot, all I'm going to do is I'm putting it into the mold because then it's easier to hold the egg along with the caramel and the caramel doesn't spill all over. So that's also a good idea. I just keep it in the mold and just pour the caramel, and then we melt the other half a little, just the rim, and seal up the egg. So I'm showing you how. It's it's on a low flame, so it's just very lightly hot. It's not very hot. So just rub the rims of the egg for a second and then just put it onto the other half and press it down so that it gets sealed. Now don't worry if a little bit of the chocolate has come out. Later on, once we demold it, you can just heat a knife and just run it around the rims to make it nice and smooth. This chocolate is so easy to work with that it just takes the shape of the egg so well. So again, we're going to refrigerate this for an hour. We have to have patience to completely let this set. So it takes about a good hour. Now I'm showing you the other one too. That is the regular mold, which I love using. It's my favorite. Just again put a little bit of caramel. Again, heat up the other end. Just the rims, just roll it around like that. And once you press it onto this, just with your fingers, because of the heat, you can just even it out very nicely. So just keep it in the mold because that way it holds its place very well and it's very easy to work with also. So again, after waiting for 1 hour patiently for everything to set and for just shaping up the rims a little with a little bit of a warm knife that I use, I just smoothened out the edges where the two halves meet. Just run a hot knife around it and with your fingers just even it out, and your lovely chocolate and caramel eggs are ready. Now you can go ahead and decorate them with icing and flowers, but I just wanted to leave them plain. So I hope you liked today's recipe. I hope you give it a try. It's something different. And once you bite into this, you're going to have some lovely caramel all oozing out of the lovely chocolate egg. I'm sure your friends and family are going to love this recipe, and it's so simple. It just has 2 ingredients. Like I said, I'll leave the caramel recipe in the description box, so don't forget to go and check it out. In the meantime, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and once you have subscribed, just click the bell so that you won't miss out any of the wonderful recipes that I'm going to be uploading on my channel. And like I said, I'm going to leave the links for all my other Easter egg recipes. That is the typical Goan Marzipan recipe for Easter eggs, which I just love. Then the peanut butter and chocolate recipe, the hollow chocolate recipe, the eggless Marzipan Easter egg recipe. So go ahead and check out all these recipes. Go and visit Akshata's recipes. I have more than 265 recipes on my channel. Share my recipes with family and friends. And last but not the least, thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos. I will catch you in my next video. Take care, guys. See you soon.